In the name of my ancestors. Peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Of course, I'm the gatekeeper of this particular program, known here on YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, Dailymotion, and all around the world as the mighty Angel Snub Nub 7. I am your brother, and hopefully your friend, Talik Ibn Ra. Brothers and sisters, I would like for you to listen very carefully. Not hear, but listen to what is being said. Because to hear and to listen are two different things, although they are similar. To hear means simply to hear. Your brain acknowledges noise. Your brain acknowledges words. But when you listen, listen means you comprehend, investigate, and you begin to research. And what's the word I'm looking for? I'm always looking for a word. But you go into more detail when you listen rather than just hearing. What am I bringing this up for? Because we are hearing so many things from so many places. My topic are our organizations, so-called black Afrocentric based organizations with a religious or political idea as a foundation. And the question that I would like for you to listen to and for us to attempt to answer is that, do these organizations that are based in some type of political or religious idea, especially religious idea, are they really for black people, or are they using us as a means to an end? And I will use this for an example, whether some people like it or not. I am going to use the Nation of Islam as an example. If you hear what the Nation of Islam has to say, then you will believe they are black oriented. The black man this, the black man that. The black man is the original man. But if you really listen to what is going on, it is material, it is an opinion to convert you to a religious belief system. The key words you hear all the time is that you must be a Muslim. The key word is that your nature is that of a Muslim. And these things interrelate with religious belief systems. I am a Muslim. There is no real dialogue. There is no real talk about black independence. We want to convert you to Islam. We want to convert you to some type of religious belief system. That will free you. What if I'm not interested in your religion? I just want to be free. Then there lies a problem. So if these people, these persons if they ever come into power, their intent is to force their religion on you. So if the black Moors come into power, they will force their doctrine, political ideal, or religious ideology upon the masses of the people. If the Nation of Islam came into power, they would force Islam on us. If the Hebrew Israelite nation came into power, they would force their religious ideology and doctrine on us as a people, when this is not what this is about. This is about the freedom of a people. Black liberation represents the true freedom, equality of any descendant of slaves born in America, regardless to what you believe. If you are homosexual, if you're bisexual, transgender, if you are Christian, if you're Muslim, black liberation wants to make all of us free. And within that independent tree, once you become free, you can practice as an individual what you will. If you want to believe in God, that's your business. If you don't want to believe in God, that's your business. As long as you don't bother nobody else and it does not have an adverse effect on the nation that you're trying to build. But you have those who use black liberation, our love for ourselves as the descendants of Africans, or however you want to describe it. They use that as the carrot in front of the mule to get you to join and convert to some religious or political idea. The reason of why, and I'm so glad that black folks have stalled, is because we are hip to these deceptions. This is not true black liberation. Trying to convert people to a religion, that's not black liberation. That's not black nationalism. That is trying to convert people to religious belief system. I'm not interested. And I'm very sure many of you are not interested. They have no intent to come together as a nation. Nation of Islam. What does that mean? A nation under Islamic rule. That's the bottom line. It's simple. You're not interested in black people. And then you have a certain category for those who refuse and reject your religious belief system. So you view the gay person or those who are involved in so-called interracial relationships, but they love and want to work with the effort to free our people from this bondage that we have been receiving from this racist system for over 400 years. So since we refuse to listen, then we believe that these religious systems, because they said black this and black that, we believe they are involved in the effort when they are part of the problem. They are part of the division. They are the reasons why we can't get ourselves together, because they are tricking our people, believing that they are here to free us when they are here to offer us another form of slavery. And that's all that it is. Changing slave masters. So now, instead of having a Caucasian slave master, they want you to have a black one, Asiatic black man from the tribe of Shabazz. You still a slave. I want to let you know 1,000% that this ministry does not represent religion. It does not represent any type of political idea except black freedom. I want you free. I want you doing your own thing under one umbrella. I want us different. That's what black liberation is. Black liberation represents your release from out from under white or pink racist supremacy. Void of religion. Religion can inspire. Religion can encourage. But you should not try to trick the people saying that you are for black folks when the only thing you're doing is trying to find and exploit us to become Muslims. I'll never be no Muslim or no Hebrew Israelite or any of this religion garbage. I take that back. I'm not going to call your belief garbage because that's dear to you. I apologize. Because there is good in that, but don't try to trick us. Don't try to exploit us. You're no better than the racists. If you want to be for black folks, then stand for it. If you want to convert people to a religion, then don't try to trick us because that's what you are all about. So you visit Muslim countries. What does that have to do with us as a black people? Visiting Muslim countries, because that's what you want. You want to convert black people into Muslims and make us religious zealots. So I guess we can put on bombs and go around blowing things up and acting crazy in the name of God. It was religion that put us and justified what happened to us for over 400 years. You really don't believe that idea that made us a slave for some reason is going to free us. Has not happened in 400 years and is not going to happen. That's one of the tools that was used to divide and conquer. And you do it with a smile on your face. Ooh, Allah Akbar. I don't think that Allah wants you to be no slave. So either you are for black liberation or you're for your religion. Make up your mind. And if you're not for black liberation, why don't you get the hell out the way and stop faking the funk? Because that's not what you're all about. You can get angry at me all that you want to, but there's many brothers and sisters like myself who's not going to fall for the old okie doke. Thank you for listening to Jot Down Your Comments. This is your brother Talik Ibn Ra. This was and is, as always, the Reality's Temple on Earth.